Okay, so I am at my local Goodwill. This is Friday. I think it's like the 26th, maybe 27th. I don't know. January. And I'm just looking for a few items. Now, at this point, before I started filming, I had already got 2 items in my cart. One was a blue vase, ruffled top vase. It was just a little small vase. And then a set of ceramic flowers. And you'll kind of see them when I'm rolling around. But I wasn't here very long. I couldn't get out of my head that I couldn't remember if my coworker had told me she was going to be late this Friday, and I was supposed to come to work early this day, and it was bugging me. I picked up this bowl and put it back in the previous video, as you might remember. So yeah, I was like, in my head, I was like, oh my God, was I supposed to be there? and so that's what I was thinking about, and I couldn't stop. But this also was a vase. I thought it was a candlestick, but it's not. Anyway, so yeah, I had ceramic flowers and then a blue vase. And so I wasn't here very long because I needed to I had to go get coffee and stuff for work, and I had got here late, and I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so I just checked the vases, and so I was just looking for a few items I could use in my whatnot sale that I was having this night. But so that's what I found, those ceramic flowers, the blue vase, and then I found this other bulb vase right here that I thought was really pretty. And then I decided to go and check out, I don't know, I don't even remember going to the other aisles. I think I just went and checked out the hats. And they have some jewelry over there hanging by the hats. This Goodwill doesn't really have like a jewelry section. And not that I could have swore they used to have one, but I don't remember even where it was before. But I decided to go check out the hats real quick. And but that was it. After that, I had to go. I like looking for the candy wrapper hats, they're these either hats or purses or wallets that are made from candy wrappers or juice boxes, because they always sell well for me and they're really cute. And I have found like 4 or 5 in this Goodwill before. But I just looked at the necklaces. I know nothing about jewelry, so I don't really know anything about purses. I just look for those unique ones. And I wanted to just look at the caps, which I know nothing about either. But I'm trying to learn to, branch out and have more variety for things on eBay, not for whatnot. But that was it. After this, I leave, and I am attaching a video to Salvation Army. Okay, at this point, I'm just looking for a few things, just like I said in a previous video, that I'm just looking for a few items to add to my whatnot sale. So I'm kind of going fast. And I found this Mama and Baby Polar Bear paperweight. and it was really cool. It was a Murano style. It's not Murano. I'm sure it's Chinese of some kind, and that's fine. A lot of Chinese glass sells great for me, so I I don't have anything against it. And so I just look around some more, but I don't see anything different than I had seen a few days prior that I had been here. But I always check. You never know. Those polar bears were not there the other day when I came, so that was great. Paperweights always sell well for me, but I always check. I just want to make sure I don't pass things up that could do well for me in a whatnot sale. So, all right, I'm just going to look around. And like I said, I do not stay in here. Like I went through Goodwill fast. This is a combination of several videos.
I never paid attention to
a couple of Goodwill trips, an antique store, thrift shop, antique store that I went to, and Salvation Army. So it's just like compilation of a few videos. And I didn't stay in here long either. Once I think I went through this aisle of the cups, I decided I was done. I had found a pair of elephant baby salt and pepper shakers and the polar bear, and I feel like I didn't really get anything else. I just am going over the glasses, and then I'm going to head out, and I will take you back to Goodwill on a different day. So I'll see you there. Okay, I'm at my local Goodwill. See, everything new today. I came yesterday. I got a couple things, but not that much. So I'm gonna just look around, and I did a whatnot sale last night, and it went pretty well. So I'm gonna do another one tonight. I would have thought this was a candlestick, but it's not. It's a vase. Okay, so the majority of my time in this Goodwill will be quick as well. I did pick up it was Imperial glass, milk glass bowl, which I will show you me picking it up, and a Tonala, Mexican Tonala ashtray, which was pretty cool because I had never seen the ashtrays. I've had a lot of Tonala. It's always usually animals or vases. I did have a Tonala swung vase once, which was pretty cool. This was a Tonala ashtray, and I didn't even have a cart this day. I was just carrying it around in my arm. Because I had just been here recently, so I didn't expect to find anything. But I'm pretty sure that's all I got here was the Tonala ashtray and the Imperial glass, milk glass bowl. And it was a ruffled bowl. And so yeah, so that I'm going to show you those, and then I'm going to head out. Yes. Now, I'll be taking that. And that was the Imperial glass bowl that I picked up. I picked it up because it was ruffled, it was marked, it was pretty, and then that was pretty much it. And I then went to an antique thrift store that is in town, and I'm going to take you over there now. Hope to see you there. This is one of my favorite stores. I have filmed here before and did videos. I did like this Amberina bowl. It was only, I want to say it was $9 or $8, one of those. But I was in a hurry here as well. This was a Saturday, and I was going to meet someone, which will be in my next video, that I had made a deal with for 8 pieces of Fenton for $50, and he was. I had a little bit of time to come here before I had to go meet him. He lives in Rockford, which is about 45 minutes away, and he was coming through town, so he said he would bring them to me instead of me going there. So I was meeting him at my job, and yeah, they were great. So I'll talk about those in the next video, and how much they all sold for. So anyway, I usually do this. I usually do this in a certain direction as well, but I was in a hurry, so I was going to the booths right away that I knew I could afford, because, as you know, antique stores, you know, they often are pricey, so I know the booths that usually have deals, and this one right here was one of those. But I'm on the list to be able to have a booth in this store. But I've been on the list for over 2 years, and it's a long list, I guess. And anyway, I like this Westmoreland candy jar, and it was only like $8, but I was just still thinking about it. So I don't pick up things right away until I've looked around, and then I come back. I make a mental note of the things that I want to get or might get, and then I come back and get them once I've gone through the store, because it's not a massive store, so it doesn't take that long. But I usually am in here like 45 minutes, but I was needing to go faster this day, so I was just moving along as quickly as I could. I usually sit and chat with the owners while I'm going through it. It's small enough that they can hear me while I talk to them. This is one of my favorite booths. I never buy things from here because they're always up price. But this day they were having a 50% sale. But the glass that they normally have in here wasn't here. So I was like, ah, of all the times that I mean, there's rarely anyone in this store that has sales. So to see that they were having a 50% sale was great, but I still, they, it's like when they have a sale, then they raise all the prices so that, you know, they'll get as much as they can, which is understandable. I get it. People got to do what they got to do. And anyway, so I just continued through the booths. That front booth was pretty empty, but the rest of them were filled up. This one, it was cool. I didn't see anything in that booth that I wanted. That bowl, they called it an amber bowl, but I'm pretty positive that was a Viking bowl. They had it priced up, though, but, I mean, if they called it Viking, they'd probably get more for it. That must be a new booth, because I don't remember any of that stuff. And anyway, so those arrows are throwing them out. They weren't there before. I don't know what's going on with those. But that booth, it's the end booth, and I just go in there and look real quick. There's not very much. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the 50-cent booth, 50% off booth. And I went back in because the store owner had just told me, hey, you know that's 50% in there. So I went and checked again. But the first time I had went in there was a man in there, and he was blocking the glass part. So I decided I would just come back. But I really, really was tempted to get some of these pieces, but I was limited on money at the time and time, and I couldn't talk myself. It takes me a while to talk myself into getting things. And I liked that vase a lot. I liked the colors of it. I did take it out of there. But the bottom of it threw me off. The bottom was really rough, and which made me believe it was Chinese or some glass like that. And like I said before, I sell Chinese glass, but there is I'm pretty strict on myself on what kind that I'll sell. That Christmas tree, it was so light, and they had it priced for like $28. I was like, oh my goodness. It didn't make sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna look around for a minute. I always come and check these paperweights. There's always one or two added. He has this collection of paperweights there. There is one man that has this entire room from front to back. And the other side is a various of vendors. But this one guy he has this entire room from front to back of the store. And I checked the paperweights, but they're always really priced really high. I mean, like in the $50s and $60 range. And then I go and check his vases, which I don't know why. The prices never change. They're always really high. But they're great. He's got some pretty great ones back here. That one is pretty cool. He called it a candy jar, or I don't know. But it was a candle holder. I don't know what, I forgot. He called it something else, but yeah. So I still like to come look because he has some nice stuff, and he has a huge, various collection of stuff. So I like to come and check him out. I did go onto the other side, and I love ceramic ashtrays, especially if they're really, have a cute pattern on them or something. And I like this booth a lot. I'm coming to the end of this trip. I know this video is kind of choppy, and I'm sorry for that. I just I have limited time to make these videos, and I have to like compilate them or something. I don't even know if that's a word, but that man was just standing there. Um, I like this booth in the front. As far as I know, it's the owner's booth, but I saw items in here that I remember seeing in somebody else's booth, so I'm not sure if she's sharing or not. Anyway, I end up talking to the owner for a good 15 minutes after I um, leave, after I'm done looking. And she was telling me that they are thinking of opening up the basement, and would I be interested in a booth in the basement? And I was telling her, yes, I would. And, like a 10 by 10 space. You can have bigger, but a 10 by 10 space would be great for me. I don't need a massive space, just a little mini store like this that I could do, fill up with stuff and have a passive income coming from it. You don't have to work here. There is a monthly fee. I forgot to ask her what that was. So I am going to go back and talk to her about that and see if she could let me know when that she will allow the basement to be open. And also to find out how much it is to have a 10 by 10 space, because I'm not sure. She didn't know if people would want to go in the basement, but I told her I would go in the basement if there was one to look for stuff. People do that. So, yeah. So I'm coming to the end of this, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And you'll see pictures of everything I got here. And I hope you check out my next video, because I'm going to talk about all those Fenton pieces I got and how great my whatnot sale went with those pieces in it. So I did buy this bowl, and I bought that Blue Crest Fenton bowl as well. And I hope to see you next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I don't get a lot of comments. I really wish I would. I wish people would engage with me. Ask me questions, and I would love to help people out. All right? And you have a great day, and you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.